Alright, finally I found one ISC that was working. I've been back and forth to the junkyard and I couldn't find one, so one day I went to Rob's, as usual, Rob in Hazleton, and he let me test one of the ones that are already on the car, well, on the motor, and this was good. So I figured I'd just show you what a good one looks like. Alright, let me set this meter to resistance, and like before, it's 28 to 32 resistance. Remember, like before, it was 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 5 and 6. Alright, so you should be able to see that. Let me make sure. Yeah, you should be able to see the meter. Let's see. Alright, now we're going to do 1 and 2. 1. There we go. Wait, let me get this more solid here. Okay, this is more solid. There we go. 28. Now I would say 29. That was 1 and 2. Now we're going to do 2 and 3. .29 in spec. It's jump around a little bit. 29. And then now we're going to do 1 and 2, 2 and 4 and 5. 4 and 5. There we go. 29.9. Now we're going to do 5 and 6. My hand is in the way. But there you go. All the coils are good in this one. The only issue I had with this one was, which I didn't notice it, before, was the little ear got, I guess whoever put it on or whatever, they broke it. I don't know how you break something like that. Wait, I don't know how you break that right here. That's crazy. Example, this one still got the ear on it. There. And it's missing here. So let me just zoom out a little bit. But yeah, now you can see it better. It's missing the ear there. I don't know how they did that. He-manned it. I don't know. It's less than a 10 millimeter. But it's not a fail yet, because all I gotta do is take it apart and switch some things up. Let's see. I'll take it apart. There we go. I'll take this one apart here first. Hopefully you can see this. I don't know. Let me make sure. Yeah. I'll take this one apart here. This one was the bad one from last time, if you watched the other video. So, but you should get a look into what's inside these things here. Because basically all I'm going to do is just literally take this piece off the good one and put it into this housing, and we're done. So we'll see what happens. It's not too difficult. Let's see. But now I get my nice clean housing. I just gotta clean this part up here. I was kind of mad. I was like, oh, this one's mad dirty. I could have cleaned it up and made it look like this, but I don't have to now, so I'm swapping everything. Put this one over here. Just wiggle it out, like so. Get this piece. It's like magnetized. There we go. That piece. This piece goes in here like this. Just like that. But that's what I was gonna do if I didn't find one. I was just gonna literally desolder these ends and replace whatever coil was bad I made my own, which I'll probably still do with this one. If I go to junkyard one day and I find one that has a good coil, I'll just replace it and solder it and see if it works. Basically just rebuilding it. So I'm just gonna keep these pieces together. Put it there. Alright, that's that one. Don't want to get these mixed up. Let's do this. I forgot what screwdriver I was using. Alright. Book over here. More support. Alright. Let's take this one apart and see what's going on. These screws are a little hard to get out because they're more corroded than the other one. So hopefully this will be a successful swap over. Then we'll get it back on the car and call this resolved. Alright, so we can wiggle it out. Thought I heard somebody. Wiggle this out. Same drill. You see this little spring that comes out. A little spring. Just goes back in there. Gotta get it in there. Make sure it's flush, obviously. There we go. Alright. So everything looks pretty good. Let me just do this. There we go. Everything looks pretty good in here. So all I'm gonna do is literally, oops, word. Literally, there we go. Swap the cover, swap it out. I'll put this one, and put this in here. Make sure I get it the right way. Boom. Boom. Alright. I'm gonna put my nice good screws in here. Not those rusted, corroded ones. Okay. Other one. Just put it in there. Make sure you don't cross thread this. It doesn't take much to get this spinning in there. It's not that serious. I mean, you gotta crank it down like you're freaking cranking down motor mount bolts or head studs. It's freaking small little screws. It's not much to it. Just I like to do them evenly. Alright. Snugged. Snugged. There we go. Alright. So the only thing left for me to do now is clean this up, just because this one's cleaner. I want to keep it the same. Most people won't care about that, but I want to clean it up. I use some parts cleaner, clean it up, and then we will install it back. Matter of fact, let's just test it again, make sure nothing's changed. That shouldn't take too long to do. It's my parts car, whatever. Let's put all these over here. Let's just test it, just to make sure. You should be able to see those numbers, yeah. Just to make sure nothing's changed. Again, we're doing resistance again between 30 and 32, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 5 and 6. Here we go, 30 point. Let's do it again. Good. Let's do this one. Good. Let's do this one. Good. So we're good to go. We gotta officially have a working ISC. So I should have no problems when I get ready to get it on link this shouldn't give me any problems, which I'll probably show you what I'm looking for once I get Link in the car. I'll probably make a video of how to install that from step 1 till we actually logging in the car and seeing what's going on. So next step, we're gonna clean this up and get it prepped and ready to go back in the car, well, in the engine. So let's do that. Alright, about to clean this up. Nothing too crazy. Just hitting it with the parts cleaner. Whatever. Got my gloves on. Just cause just getting up in there. These attempt to try to clean it. Got it pretty good though. Alright, cool. Ready to go back in the car. Keep saying car on the engine. Good to go. Alright. That's that. Let's do the last step. And get it back on this car. Dang, I said it again on the engine. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we're about to just reinstall this. The one you see right there is another spare one I had. So, like these are 8mm. Yeah, 8mm. So, I didn't have this tight, I just had it in there just so it was just there. Have something sticking in there. So, there's 2 of them. Oh man. I don't know why I was tightening it like that. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. 1 bolt. Let's get the other one. Let's wiggle it out of there. I forgot how many dead coils was on this one, but obviously it's not working. I'll keep it just in case. Make sure nothing gonna stop it from sealing good. Alright, let's drop it in. Let's get it in there. Boom. It's not a hard task to do at all. Let's get them in there. Like I said, don't cross thread stuff unless you like replacing a bunch of other stuff. Alright. Like I said, do is snug it in. Very good. Get the not going. Like I said, I'm not going extra hard here. Just wow, dropped it. Great. But you get the idea. I think that's probably good enough. That's it. And this is officially done. So, we'll see what happens on the next videos. If it's actually working correctly. But yeah, that's the end of this. Alright, later.